Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be going to tell you what is email to case in Salesforce. So if I have to explain you what is email to case is like whenever you send an email to a specific or a default email address which is provided by Salesforce, if you send an email to that particular email address, case is automatically created in Salesforce. So this is what is the functionality of email to case. Now explain you how you can configure email to case in Salesforce. So what you have to do, you have to go to setup, and there is a quick file search for email. You will see email to case. So if you drag down under build cases, you will see email to case. Click on email to case. So you can click on continue. So under this one, so you have to go to edit and you have to enable this setting which is called as email to case. So once you will enable email to case, you have to select few other settings which is enable on demand service. So you have to make sure that you select enable on demand service. So you have to make sure that you check this particular checkbox, and if you go to the information icon, it also provides the details like enable email to case. You select this option. We recommend using the on demand service unless you're using a custom solution to keep email traffic inside your network firewall. So you have to make sure you select this unless you are using any custom solution. Please make sure you select enable on demand service. Once you click on the save on email to case settings, your settings will be saved, and then after that you have to create a new routing address. So once you click on the new routing address, it will ask you the routing name. You can give any name here, test routing. You can provide the email address. So this address should be the email address where the user will send an email. It can be a Gmail account or any specific your company's account email address. There can be any email address, but you have to make sure that this email address is owned by you. So for now, I'll be using my Gmail address for the testing purposes. So I already have configured this, but for you can use any email address here. And then once you use the email address, you have few settings. You can just leave other settings as blank for now, but you have to select case priority and case origin. So which says that any case which is created through email to case will have the case priority as medium and case origin as email. So these two fields will be automatically defaulted. So I have just quickly show you how those settings look like. So if you see here, this is how my settings look like. So once I click on the save button, it will provide me email service address. So this is the default email service address that is provided by Salesforce. So once I click on the save button, it provides me a dummy email address. So this is the dummy email address right now. So as of now, if I will send any email to this particular email address, Salesforce will create a case inside Salesforce. So you have to go to your email. Salesforce will send an email to verify your email address. So once you'll click on the link which is provided by Salesforce, this particular email address gets verified. So the next step would be you have to go to your particular email address. So let's say you have to go here. Once you log into a Gmail account, you can go to click on the settings, click on see all settings. And then what you have to do is you have to go to forwarding and pop IMAP. So what you have to do is you have to click on enable forwarding. So if you click on, so what you have to do is add a forwarding address. You click on this add a forwarding address, and here you have to copy this particular complete email address, which is this email address, and you have to paste it here. Once you click on the next button, what it will do is it will send an email. It will create a case inside Salesforce in this format. So if you see as an example, this is kind of a case which gets created. So basically this is nothing but the code which is provided. So what you have to do is you have to use this code, and you have to use to verify. So once you provide this particular email address, it will ask for that code, and you will paste that code here, and your forwarding is enabled for this particular account. So once you'll do this, click on this particular checkbox, and then you have to make sure that you select enable IMAP as true. So you have to make sure that this is also selected. So once you click on the selected, you can click on save changes. So once you click on save changes, you can see here, this is a notification provided by Gmail that you are forwarding an email. So if any user sends an email to this particular email address, it will automatically be forwarded to your Salesforce, and it will ultimately create Salesforce case in the system. So in order to test this, I have my Outlook. What I will be doing, I'll be clicking on new mail, and what I'll be doing, I'll just be sending email to this email account. If I do this, if I use test email to case, if I do this and I click on send, and I see here, so if you see here, you received an email, test email to case. Now what I have to do is I'll go again back to my view, and you see test created today. So see this particular test email to case, which is just now got created. So this is how, so if you see here, this got created, and this is how we can simply to use email to case in Salesforce. So if you have any questions regarding email to case, let me know in the comments. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks for watching the video.